Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin, let me sing you a song. When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. Well, when we were children, growing up felt quite simple. We believed that the future only required courage. But today, it feels like it requires something else. Numbers. Good morning, respected judges, esteemed audience, and fellow future change makers. My name is Kayla, Nisrina, Ardhia, Zahra from State Senior High School 5, Depok. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled Skills Shape the Future Beyond Grades. But before I begin, I want to address something that many Indonesian students are talking about today. In the system of seleksi nasional berdasarkan prestasi or SNBP, academic grades remain the primary component on an assessment. While achievement can be included, the portfolio generally recognizes awards at the regency or city level and above. This means that many internal school experiences, including serving in student council, are often not formally counted as academic achievement in the selection process. As a result, some students begin to question, what is the value of leadership? What is the value of organization and character building activities? Some even say, why bother joining OSIS if it doesn't help my SNBP? And that question reveals something deeper. Ladies and gentlemen, are we slowly building a system that values numbers more than growth? Are we prioritizing what is easily measured over what truly shapes us? Because here is the reality. Grades can be calculated, rank can be listed, numbers can be compared, but leadership cannot be measured by a report card. Resilience cannot be graded with multiple choice questions, and character cannot be measured into a GPA. This is why I stand here today to say, skills shape the future beyond grades. We are living in an era of rapid change. Technology evolves. Artificial intelligence transforms industries. Careers that exist today may disappear tomorrow. According to World Economic Forum, skills such as analytical thinking, creativity, resilience, and leadership are among the most important competencies for the future workforce. Notice something. They are not talking about test scores. They are talking about skills. Because the future will not ask us, what was your mathematics score in 11th grade? But the future will ask us, can you solve complex problems? Can you work with people from different backgrounds? Can you adapt to change? Can you lead when things are uncertain? And the truth is, many of these skills are developed outside the classroom. When a student leads an organization, they learn responsibility. When they plan events, they learn management. When conflict arises, they learn negotiation and emotional intelligence. When they fail, they learn resilience. And these lessons are real. They are powerful and they are lasting. This does not mean grades are unimportant. Of course, grades reflect discipline. They reflect consistency. They show understanding on academic material. Of course, they are matter. But they are not the whole story. Because education should not only produce students who are good at answering questions, it should produce individuals who are capable of creating solutions. Sometimes we become so afraid of lowering our grades that we avoid taking risks. We hesitate to join competitions, organizations, or new challenges because we are worried it might affect our academic performance. But ladies and gentlemen, growth requires courage. If we only focus on what is safe and measurable, we may achieve high numbers, but we might miss high impact. In real life, problems do not come in neat multiple choice formats. They come unexpectedly. They demand creativity. They demand collaboration. They demand courage. And that is where skills matter. Okay, so imagine two students. One student has perfect grades but struggles to communicate ideas. The other student has good grades and strong leadership, adaptability, and confidence. In the long run, who will thrive in an unpredictable world? Of course, the answer is clear, because the world does not reward memorization alone. It rewards innovation, it rewards initiative, it rewards those who dare to grow. So, instead of asking, how can I get the highest score? Maybe we should start asking, how can I become the most capable version of myself? Ladies and gentlemen, join that organization, speak in that debate, volunteer in that project, take that risk. Not because it will give you a certificate, but because it will give you skills. And skills are investment that never lose value. In conclusion, grades may open doors, but skills determine how far we walk beyond them. Let us not limit our potential to numbers on paper. Let us build competence, characters, and courage. Because the future does not belong to those who only memorize answers, ladies and gentlemen. It belongs to those who know how to create them. I'm Kayla, Nisrina, Ardhia, Zahra. Thank you.